We're playing by two different sets of rules. And if you allow yourself to be treated that way, you're a punk. We're all punks. I'm a punk. Andrew Tate's a punk. Everybody on the right, everybody on the center, everybody in the center left, bunch of bitches. All of us. Every single one of us that we're allowing this to happen. That we're allowing ourselves to be lied to day in and day out. And all we do is just quietly roll our eyes.
And then continue to use that platform that we complain about.
Instead of making our own. This is where I get on conservatives all the time. This is where I've been loudly against Republicans with their bitching and their moaning about another liberal Hollywood movie. Make your movie. Make your movie. There's nothing stopping you. It's just money. Just hire people, invest in it. Oh, you don't like woke stuff? LeBron James is a billionaire. LeBron James puts out movies through Braun. LeBron James makes documentaries. And so his worldview, which is a black empowerment, leftist worldview, is going to be promoted because he invests in it. No problem with it. Fair play. 100%. That's fair play. Foul play is when Andrew Tate does the same thing Joe Biden does. How are you going to get rid of one guy for inciting violence? Meanwhile, this other guy is like, hey, if you got a gun, we got F-15s. That's inciting violence. The double standards. We just keep getting hit after hit after hit after hit, and we take it. We do nothing about it. We might bark a little, but they bite. We talk about it all the time. So we're the fascists. We're the Nazis. We're not the ones locking anybody up. We're not the ones shadow banning anybody. We're not the ones digitally gulagging anybody. We're not the ones deleting content. There's one side very, very, very clearly and obviously acting like actual fascists. Non-stop, constant escalation, constantly poking the bear, constantly. Come on, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing. That's what they're doing. And we're the little punk. We're the little bitch getting pushed over and just putting our head down and walking away. That's us. That's us on the right. You know, center right, center left. That's all of us. We're getting punked. And they're calling us everything that they are. And you just sit there and take it. And we say to ourselves, well, I mean, legally, is it really? It's just speculation. I mean, is it really? Yeah, I mean, it could be a monopoly. Well, I mean, technically, it's corporatism. This is what we do. We have a conversation about the minutia and about how, you know, theoretically right we are. They take to the streets and they break windows until they get what they want. How many people on the left do you think, how many crazy progressive leftists, the wild shit that they say, how many of them have been taken offline? How many of them? How many of those people have been deplatformed? How many lies, I mean out and out lies does Occupy Democrats say on a daily basis? And they don't even get their reach restricted. We're playing by two different sets of rules. And if you allow yourself to be treated that way, you're a punk. We're all punks. I'm a punk. Andrew Tate's a punk. Everybody on the right, everybody on the center, everybody in the center left, bunch of bitches. All of us. Every single one of us that we're allowing this to happen. That we're allowing ourselves to be lied to day in and day out. And all we do is just quietly roll our eyes.
And then continue to use that platform that we complain about.
Instead of making our own.
So question for you, just why don't you? Like if you get shadow banned so often, there's all this issue with all the censoring, why don't you move on to a Rumble or, you know, set up your own? Just like you said, go make your own movie.
That's exactly right, bro. Because I'm in a place where I need to sell tickets. I need to create an audience where there's people, right? So for me,
yeah, it's kind of like going back to your example of being at your parents' house. It's like, I hate this place. I can't wait to move, but I need to stay here because I need food and shelter.
Kind of, you know. And there's how many people stay in an abusive relationship specifically because it's more advantageous to be getting the shit kicked out of yourself with 4 walls and a roof over your head than it is to be homeless. That doesn't justify the abuse. That doesn't justify, you know, what's happening to you. Doesn't justify it.